Good morning. Welcome to City Life Show. I'm Cliff Krieger. Next to me is Eileen Del Rossi, a member of the Lowell School Committee. Jim Peters is out sick today, so if you want to, you could say a prayer for him to feel better soon. And zooming in from South Africa, 6 hours ahead of us, is Fruin Kembang. Fru, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm here coming to you from Johannesburg, South Africa.
So how's the day look since you're 6 hours ahead? Can you tell us how's it looking?
Well, the day is very, very calm, not really noisy, and I would say it starts since we are transitioning into, we are in spring now. It starts in the morning cold and then warms up, but it's not really very warm now. You could say within about 70 degrees, and there's blue sky. That's really the most gorgeous thing that you can see. When you look out, you see blue skies, and you just enjoy the place. The vegetation, in fact, it's just wonderful, and it's breathtaking.
Yes, the pictures are breathtaking.
Earlier, Fru, we were talking about how South Africa has a lot of English names like Victoria, and you mentioned a Marlborough Street. But Johannesburg is not English. It doesn't seem to me. It strikes me as being Dutch. Would I be right about that?
Well, if it is Dutch, Cliff, what I was trying to mention was that most of this is just the colonial heritage.
Yes.
It's not only in South Africa. In Cameroon, there are streets named after Mitterrand, street names after colonial masters. And with this is just another form of 21st century colonialism, because the kids who are in that area, they look on to these people as their saviors. They have their own heroes that we should look on to. And when once you get up in Cameroon and walk down a main street that it is Valerie Giscard Street, it is Francois Mitterrand Street. And what does that tell you? That the West are still colonizing you, and I'm just saying that we Africans should emancipate ourselves from that mental slavery,
Okay,
and start respecting our own heroes. Because
folks.
if you go to France, if you go to France, you go to London, you go to Germany, you will not see African heroes. Names are there, and our history
this
has
one?
been written by foreigners, and we keep glorifying them.
Hey, Fro, can we do the video so that I can bring you back up to full screen? Because it looks like I'm minimizing you and I'm not
Okay,
doing
let
that.
me share for Hippo. This
Fro's in South Africa, Johannesburg, South Africa, and enjoying his time there. And he's got some videos he's sharing with us this morning.
let me share that one. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we got it. Beautiful.
Okay, that is Hippo. Let me play
Is
that.
this your-
You
is
can
this your
just
brother's
see
pool?
Bubbles. You can just see bubbles. in
Junior Brothers.
See the bubbles. Wow, right here.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Right
is
in the
it.
center.
You know, it is, as I was told, that it is a nocturnal animal, amphibian.
You can see it bobbing out of the water. Just
Yes.
So a hippopotamus is a nocturnal amphibian.
nocturnal reading.
Never gonna get any
Nighttime.
closer.
Minister comes only at night. Amphibian means it's from the water.
The Undertaker asked what nocturnal means.
A lot of people don't know when, like, some of the words we use are confusing.
Yeah,
And
that's-
if you don't know what we're talking about, you just change the channel. So you can see the hippopotamus in in the water there,
Nice weird creatures.
just a little bit, and they don't like to come out during the day.
No.
That's my term. So they like to come out during the nighttime.
What a picture. What a pose.
Yep, that's why we call them nocturnal.
So at nighttime, what does it do at nighttime? Does it come out complete?
I don't really know, the little bit that I'm saying is what I picked up.
It's a white mouth, huh?
Guide.
White rhino just.
Well, they
Oh, it's a
party
white,
all
sorry, a
night.
white
They
rhino,
nighttime
yeah.
party.
White rhino first.
They eat, drink, and be merry, play cards, pool.
Let's say it's
And Ike's Girls Silver?
Yes, yeah, the one is grazing, and and the white one eats from the, black rhino eats from,
Enjoy
browsing.
the landscape.
And you can run 40 to 45 kilometers.
That is fast.
Really?
Yeah, those two.
Oh,
It had lights on its feet. I was
They got
like,
a real
"They're
blind.
It's kind of like living with your parents. During the day, you have to do
Yep.
good, but at nighttime, you get some freedom.
Okay, today, October 13, 2022, after an incredible life experience discovery tour,
Back at the bus.
watching live
Right. So we have seen
elephants,
a
giraffe,
hippo, we have
lions,
seen a rhino,
zebra,
we've seen,
what you know. Behind me,
a
you can
giraffe,
enjoy
we have seen
the
an
view,
elephant,
scenery,
we have seen
and
a lion.
giraffes. You know,
So
it's lovely.
that is my own gift.
Okay, so
Our own.
can you put yourself
Oh,
back up?
what an
Drew?
incredible morning. This October 13th morning,
You're flying home
spending
Sunday?
this time with my big brother,
Yes.
Jaco and Tony, here in the bush. It's the most amazing
Pack some.
experience.
How was the
I may
flight?
have
What do you like?
experienced it by myself before, but being here with my elder brother is just
But you've given me a lifetime opportunity to enjoy nature.
absolutely. This is beautiful, and having this time together is after such a long time. The last time we saw each other was in 2016, and
In Boston.
in Boston. Absolutely. So this is amazing. And,
Now,
I'm grateful for that.
now I'm paying you a visit in your own
Absolutely.
hometown.
Absolutely. We are here in the Pilanesberg.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Pilanesberg, and it's in the northwestern province of South Africa.
Non-stop. Yes. Non-stop.
So, yes.
Just hold on one more time.
Yeah, but I had a layover in Frankfurt for 9 hours.
Ooh,
Did you leave the
Yeah,
airport?
I have my cousin in Frankfurt, so I spend most of the time with him.
So you left the airport, you went to your cousin's house?
Yes, yeah, he came and picked me up.
Nice. So you should do Facebook Live on the ride to when you get on this. Do Facebook Live, show us some Germany stuff, and we'll play Germany on Monday.
Sure. Yeah, I walked along the Rhine. The
Yeah,
Rhine River.
whatever you can get, baby. Whatever you can get, we'll show it off on Monday.
I will, John.
Thanks.
I don't think I will stay through the entire program. I should be signing off in about 10 minutes.
Enjoy home. Enjoy your family.
what's your cousin doing in Frankfurt am Main?
Oh, he's an IT director too. He's in the IT field, so he works with also a national company.
Did you get out to his house, or when you were there, or you just met somewhere?
No, actually, he lived out of Frankfurt. It's 4 hours drive to Frankfurt, so he knew that I was coming, so he had to drive in. We just hung around Frankfurt, take a walk along the Rhine River, and went and had lunch.
So you had to go like out through security and then come back into security?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't need any. You don't need a visa coming into Germany or coming into South Africa.
But I'm wondering like what security lines were like. Like going up through because you have obviously when you went out in Germany, right? You had to come back in through the security lines, right?
Oh, well, once you show your passport, the American passport, you just stamp it, and then as you are exiting or you are entering, they just stamp it.
Oh, really?
And, they don't ask you any. They don't ask you any question.
But were the lines long for?
Oh, the lines are long because it is a convergence of people driving in from all over the world. It's just like JFK, Boston, as well as Atlanta Major, airlines. So it is a connecting spot for people who are traveling around the world. So
That's the one
traffic.
thing I would probably say, cousin, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to see you because I don't want to stand through that security line. So you're a good man, Fru.
Well, Frankfurt's a big airport. As I recall, I haven't seen Frankfurt in probably 30 years, but it was a nice-looking airport, but I thought they moved people along pretty smartly.
Yes, they do. I mean, I was not there for even up to an hour.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was out.
that's not bad.
Yeah, I was not there for up to an hour.
Sometimes it looks more overwhelming than it actually is, the security lines, I think.
Now,
You know.
I've been stopped by the financial police in Rome at, what's that, Fiumicino, but
The financial police.
the financial police.
I didn't even know
Guardia
that's a
de la Finanza or something like that.
David Melanson says good morning.
Good morning, David Melanson.
They're-
And the thing is, if you leave Frankfurt, it's a straight line down to Johannesburg. A straight line.
Yep. So, on the airplane, did they have any special accommodation for sleeping since it was 10 hours? Or was it just a pillow and a blanket?
A pillow and a blanket.
Yep.
But like I said, it was one of these big airplanes, so there was no turbulence. Because sometimes when you are flying through the Sahara Desert, you could get some turbulence. But it was quite a very smooth flight.
Was it full?
It was full to the brim. It was full. The upper deck and the lower deck, even though I didn't go to the upper deck, but I believe it was full.
So was it an Airbus or a Boeing?
John, I didn't even
That's
pay
okay.
attention to all those.
It's okay. No. When you're coming back,
You need to make sure you know.
take a picture. Take a picture of the little seat placard, because I don't know anybody that has flown on the double decker, the new Airbus. Well, it's kind of new. It's like what, 5 years old. The
You have a
double-decker.
mission.
Maybe it's 10 years old. The double decker.
All right, I will do that. I'll do
Thank
that.
And don't forget the lion.
I'm
And like I said, I will bring the lion as long as he doesn't eat the pilot.
yes, that's good. So I'm so old I can remember when they had
Yeah,
flying.
another very interesting trip that we did yesterday was we went through to this place called the Cradle of Humankind. Where it's something that I would say if anyone comes to South Africa, you need to go there.
How's that?
The Cradle. That's how I think this professor where they excavated bones of million years ago to prove where human beings started.
Ah,
And there are videos. They walk you through. I would say through the journey of man's the cradle of man's history, right up to the present. How we evolved. You had to go through a tunnel. And also how the continents divided from the Big Bang. There are so many videos and demonstrations. It is just, I'm speechless. There are no words for me to actually describe that. I'm just saying that if anyone happens to come to South Africa, you should really try to go to and visit the cradle of humankind.
So come with us, come with me, and let's go discover the cradle of humankind. And where is this?
This is in the Magaliesberg.
Magaliesberg in South Africa.
Right. I'm taking you for a ride, and I hope you're going to enjoy. It's the origins of mankind, and you'll see a lot of the original humans.
Okay.
In here, there's a lot of history in this place. it's actually humbling to actually step into our own origins, where we came from, where ancestors came from.
It is
You asked
humbling
me
for me
Yeah.
to accompany you
Yes.
to discover what we believe.
Yes.
We've been told by experts
Yes.
that this is the cradle of humankind.
Absolutely.
So follow us. Let's go discover.
And it's pronounced Mahalisburg.
Oh, Mahalisburg.
That's correct. And you can
Mahalisburg.
see the mounds there. Underneath is the museum, is the cradle. So
And there ahead,
Yeah.
those must be school
those are
children.
school children visiting.
Visitors.
Because they're part of their history and life sciences
Great.
studies brings them to here so they can learn about their own origins.
The origins. So the journey through the cave to the discovery of the origin of humankind. We are navigating underneath cave through the discovery of the origin of humankind. This is incredible. Through the beginning of humankind.
What I hate.
This is fascinating.
From the moment you started showing the pictures, all I could think of was the Lion King and the Circle of Life song, right, with little Simba, right? And
Yeah.
so, like, and I believe it was shot in South Africa. Some of those, a lot of that footage too, and it just goes to show when you're talking about the cradle of human life, of humankind. I think that's where it all comes from, basically, in the circle of life and how it's created and how it happens, and just I think it's beautiful.
But also, I would like also to conclude that I don't want also to be the one who will help publicize that myth that Africa is just a jungle where you go there and go to the safari. They are warm, very well-cultured people here who receive you and make you feel at home. That is why you see we went into the Zulu land and you see their demonstration. They are so warm and very welcome. Because in most Western media, or when they are traveling to Africa, all they think about is to go to the safari and watch, forgetting that they are humans. that you connect with humans and not with animals, and they are the humans who actually control those animals. And when you come back, instead of this, also talking about the people that you've met and build a relationship so that we can coexist peacefully, people talk more describing Africa as a land of animals than as a land of natural habitat, or that whereby the people coexist with all natural human beings.
I think you should get the next Nobel Peace Prize for. I just got chills down my spine. I love it.
Sorry.
I think that was beautiful.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I was the human factor, cradle of civilization, as you said. I was thinking on Columbus Day that all those Native Americans really are people that came out of Africa, transitioned through Siberia, and then came across to the United States. So that's the evolution that we have seen over tens of thousands of years.
Well, Cliff, as you know, you always say that you are my relative from the other mother. You know,
Yeah.
if we all know that, if we all know that we are cousins, very, very distant cousins.
Yes.
If we look at the world from that perspective, and those who are in governance, so those who are the leaders, if you look at it from that perspective, not from a material point of view, you will view people that whatever you need for your community is just simply peace. And if you can look at others from that perspective, that what any human being aspire is for their own children to have education, to have to breathe oxygen, to have basic life survival. You see that really would be the beginning of us of a peaceful world, that we are distant cousins, as you mentioned earlier, Cliff, that the words of Martin Luther King, that we should judge people by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin.
Yep.
So you're like the warm fuzzy Cliff.
But you don't see me as warm and fuzzy?
No.
Good.
I like it. I see it now. Okay.
So, you have to head out through?
Yes, Cliff, I think it's been wonderful, and I'll end up really saying that I'm so blessed to come here and to receive blessings from the ancestors. Went to the Zulu land, they performed traditional libation for me, dancing around me. I feel very, very uplifted. And I do feel, Cliff, when John says that I look fresh, that is a blessing. That's the only way that I can say I look fresh, because the ancestors have actually done some libation to make me feel that way.
Well, can you buy a bottle of this libation for us? We'll reimburse you when you get back.
Take us back with you.
I certainly will.
Hey, Fru, safe journey home. God bless you. I hope to see you Monday.
Okay, Johnny, so long. We'll enjoy the show.
Thanks,
Okay.
Fru. Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
All right, bye-bye.
That was great.
Yeah, it was. So,
I've never really met Fru, or I don't think I've ever.
Well, if you came Monday, you'd meet Fru. Fru comes every Monday.
He's on every Monday.
yeah. So,
This is where Fru is right now in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm going to back off just so you can see how far away he really is from the United States of America. And there he is in South Africa, and he's coming home to,
Oh, wow.
just to give you an idea how far away it is. I mean, he's going to go from here to Germany, and then he's going to go to Boston. So that's quite the ride he's got on the plane. So he's down here, and as far in Africa as you can. It's touching the ocean, for God's sake. And then he flies up to Germany, which is what I zoomed it a little too much there. Germany. Then he's coming home to Boston. So that's his journey on Saturday. So did he say 12 hours?
17 total. It sounds
17. Wow.
Because
So
it's 7. It was 7 from Boston to Frankfurt, and then 10.
10.
Did he say from
Yeah, Frankfurt to
Johannesburg?
Johannesburg.
So we could have done, maybe, if, I should have done Street View when he was there, just to show us where he's hanging out in Johannesburg. But too late.
That is the city, and we see how it is. But see the streets, see people, but the media will never show this of Africa.
This is just like downtown Lowell. Looks like just downtown Boston.
But that you will not see this in the media.
I agree.
Look, and that is what makes some people. They look at mostly Africans that they come from the jungle. They come from you are trying to talk to them. Some people just look down on you condescendingly. That because all what they see is safari. I just brought these images for us to juxtapose the cities, how clean they are, how organized they are, and with the narrative that we watch on major newscaster. You are just walking down the streets of in Africa. We are in Africa. This is Africa proper. Okay, you can see how they are walking. See how cars are moving.
Yep, looks beautiful.
Right, but you will never see this on the media, and that's the narrative. That when someone writes your history, you can never. It will be by what they want you to look like, not the real picture.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a little bit of a tour around Pretoria Cliff. I mean, more will be coming in our future shows.
Okay. And this is Pretoria.
This is Pretoria,
Yep.
the capital of South Africa. I also have Johannesburg, Soweto, and those areas. I really enjoy the place.
Okay. I have two things. One is I'd like to reintroduce the show. This is City Life, going out to Lowell and the surrounding communities. I'm Cliff Krieger, your host. We're touring Pretoria, South Africa. Fru, do you have to go to work, or do you have the day off and you're sticking around?
No, I'll leave in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay. But we can expect more photographs on future Mondays, right?
Oh yes, definitely. And yeah,
So that's
I think if that can change our narrative and we start, I mean, that's just what I wanted to show, to portray things as they are and compare with the big media, what we see out there, that, is quite different from what we see down here.
Yep. The other person on the show is Mike Smith. Hi, Mike. How are you?
How you doing?
And he's an international traveler today. You're in Canada, right?
Yep.
Well, Cliff, I think I will sign off.
Okay, Fru, thank you for the tour and the photos, and we'll see you again on Monday.
Okay. Have a good day, Mike. John?
Thanks, Fru. You're the best. See you next time. Thanks.
Made it back safely.
You're welcome.